everyone, welcome back to the Power Rangers Vlog, and we talk about Wings of Danger. Even though I should call this Script of Danger, because this whole episode is literally taking a massive hatchet to the script, to the whole series. First off, it is stated now that Xenowing built the Megazords. Which, okay, that would be making some sense if it wasn't stated in a previous episode that when Doomwing disguised as Xenowing said he needed the information on Megazord, and they were also, here you go, here's the information. So, Xenowing built the Megazords, and yet none of them, not Keeper or Kendall, noticed that, who built the Megazords? How did they shown up? No questions, they just, the Zords just shown up, that's it. Okay? I'm going to ignore that. So they decided, okay, let's go train. While over at Arcan's base, Arcan is threatening just to kill Doomwing because since Doomwing can't morph, what's the point of having him, even though he has a silver energem? And yeah, it's been confirmed that you have to be good to use the energem as a ranger. Though Sledge could use it as a weapon, I'm wondering what Lord Arcan wants to do. But Doomwing has the idea is if he can capture Xenowing and get them to fuse again, he could use the the silver energem. So Lord Arcan gave him a chance. Okay? Back at our Rangers training grounds, we get a little bit of a recurring joke of Tyler and Shelby shooting rocks being chucked by Coda, and they're doing the I shot it. No, I did, doing all that couple thing, so it's been confirmed that these two are a couple. And they also get to see Xenowing training with his sword. And, yeah, he did a cool trick with his sword, slashing a boulder so badly it turned into a shape of a diamond, and destroying that, calling it his prism slash. And when the Rangers asked could they be taught this, Xenowing kind of, is it considered racist for an alien to say this, saying that no human can learn this trick? I'm not going to question. And we get ourselves our fight scene with Xenowing battling with Doomwing. And when the Rangers all jumped in and morphed to help, yeah, they all got their butts whooped. And just as soon as Doomwing was going to do a finishing shot with, Slash, even though I thought he needed him alive, Riley jumps in and takes the hit. Basically, put him in a fatal position. Riley was basically on death's door. And when they're about to just wipe out all the Rangers, Keeper shows up, blocks the attacks, and does a tactical retreat. No offense, Keeper. I'm questioning why you're even here anymore now, because all you're doing is just doing life lessons and bouncing around power attacks while making them all disappear and retreat. I'm just questioning. Xenowing is basically just not caring that Riley sacrificed himself for him, and Tyler calls him out on it. Even though Riley's basically on death's door with a fatal wound. And Xenowing is just explaining what happened and how he got the silver energem. He fought Lord Arcan protecting the silver energem. Next thing you know, he bonded with it, morphing. Though, even though he morphed, it still wasn't enough to beat Lord Arcan. As he lost, got captured, and then hit with the dark energem and turned into Doomwing. And somehow Shelby jumped ahead of the script and said, just like Heckle and Snide. How do they know? I'm just saying, they do know that Heckle and Snide switches, but since he is technically an alien, maybe it's just an alien thing. How would she know that the dark energem could do that? I'm just questioning all this. It's like everyone's been reading the script differently. With all of our Rangers going back to train, and Xenowing being told by Keeper about the term of gratitude. Because of the fact he was fused with Doomwing so long, he failed to understand all the heroic deeds. And it led with Xenowing basically healing Riley and giving him a little piece of him, I don't know what the term would be, giving a piece of his soul or something. All I know is that during round 2 with Doomwing and Xenowing, Riley woke up. But before that, Doomwing had another idea, which makes reasonable sense. Resurrect all the monsters they fought in the past. So basically, a whole list of monsters. I'm sorry, I can't remember each of the monsters' names, and if I even got all of them right. They actually showed up for this battle. Though they all can't talk due to the fact, since they were recreated so fast, there'll be a couple of flaws. And, we want to hear their lame humor based on what they are. So we had all of our Rangers fighting the repeat monsters. Xenowing fighting Doomwing, and the moment Xenowing was losing again, Riley woke up, jumps into the runs off, jumps into combat, and even tries out the Prism Slash. Somehow, Xenowing gave the moves to Riley to use. Okay? Xenowing got up, fought Doomwing again, this time smart enough to take the Energem off of Doomwing, and became the Silver Ranger to basically wipe him out. Basically, yeah, Doomwing is gone. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned one scene I forgot to bring up, that Xenowing did get captured again by Doomwing and Lord Arcan, and it looked like they were about to do the fusing process, but then they literally changed it up to tying up Xenowing to touch him with the Dark Energem, which... Why did they need to tie him up to hit? Don't they just need to just bap and they're fused together again? Or wouldn't that create another Doomwing? I don't know. During that rescue, the Dark Energem did get separated from Arcan, and Singe found it, but I don't know if Singe is going to give it back to Arcan or not. I forgot to mention that, and I apologize for that. It was just so much of my other raging and how quick these fights are getting. You would understand that. You'll forget some little details and all that. I even forgot the detail that Heckle made a deal with Cassandra about some information that she needed to hear. And she gave him a bomb to escape from the prison cell. Okay, so somehow he's able to stick his hand out of solitary confinement. I'm not going to complain. I don't know the rules of how solitary confinement goes and all that. But the moment he sees the Dark Energem, his memory comes to and he remembers what happened. He was a survivor on Sentai 6, the planet where the Dark Energem was hiding, and he tried to protect it, only to lose it from the box, and the moment he grabbed it, he became Snides. So basically, Heckle just became evil, and he lost his memories. So how come Xenowing can remember his memories when he got touched with the Dark Energem, and yet Heckle goes, I don't know who I am, but I'm extremely evil. And his other personality goes like, yes, I am evil too. So I'm totally confused on how this Dark Energem works. Maybe it just works for whatever reason, because it just ended with Heckle screaming, it was you who did all this, and he gets captured again. This episode felt so schizophrenic with what's going on. The script felt... This is what I mean about a hack job when they mean with Sentai to Power Rangers. Because of the fact that the script felt so hacked, they were trying to put everything they need to it, that this episode felt schizophrenic. Some people know what the hell's going on ahead of the script. And this Dark Energem, it has some multiple uses, which I'm afraid that it's just basically whatever the plot demands it. Arcan's goals is still confusing as hell. Why does he need all 10 Energems for some weird reason? But he needs them as Rangers. Hopefully the next episode will explain what the hell's going on, or at least fix up some of the problems. I did enjoy the fact that Xenowing did get a more of a remembering of how to be a hero properly, and also it's stating that so Riley can do the Prism Slash now. And lucky it's not Tyler who does the Prism Slash, but another Ranger. So that's something on the bright side I like. So all I can say is, yeah, tune in for next week's episode. Rasa out.